What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're building BATIM 3, because it's been a minute since we've done that. It's episode 3, and we're live. And that's about it. Oh, I need to unplug that, don't I? How, though? That's a great question. I guess I'll just do that. No? Really? No sound? Okay. I was expecting the disconnect sound, but I don't think it does it actually for the controller for some reason. It only does a connect sound. I'll show my Minecraft in a second. I can't show it yet because legal reasons or illegal reasons, depends on which way you look at it. Hello, Cash. Hello, man. Oh my God. Hit with the 4 people on my friends list. Hello, Dreamy. Hello, Char. I'll just shut my mouth. It's fine, Chris. Hello. La la la. Okay, I can show it from here since I'm out of the suspicious territory where I was. I was gonna say building your mom, but that's kind of unoriginal and unfunny. So, where's Piss Game? There's Piss Game. Dream. Are you gonna put that in the pin message from now on? The 20K for the mask. I have 34 hours on BATIM. Good lord. Citizen Soldier, thoughts from last night's Switch? I fell asleep right now. Okay, how far did we get? I know I was in Heavenly Toys. That's the room name. What is going on here? Okay, I don't want to know. All right, cool. I'm okay with this. 10 hours on the save file. Guys, I'm stuck at this part. Help! It's just like a 50-hour save. Anyway, anyway, I can't do a Gangle voice. Gangles is such a specific pitch to her voice, and I am not replicating that. Fire commands, thanks. World isn't open, is it? I don't think it is, because... Oh, yeah, right. I checked when I was doing the other thing in here, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't open, because I didn't want people bombarding... Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Hello, games are good. For a second, listen, hell yeah. Can you sprint? Why is it L1? Whatever. Wow, I don't remember any of this. No one asked for your opinion, Henry? What's his name? Somebody pinged, right? I don't have Discord open. What do we even want to start with here? I can start doing like posters and just get small things done. Bendy map. Yo. Snowing outside. Yo, part 2. What other color? Blue is definitely not it. I think you might work if I need you. You know what? That's better. Same, man, for real. Although, if you guys are wondering why this stream is late, this will actually play into that particular comment. We went to... My aunt is fostering a dog to see if they want to keep it. And we went to see it. Very cute dog. 10 out of 10 dog. On yours, nice. It's a fun one. Okay. My neck hurts for some reason. I don't know what I did. No, it's not even my dog. This room is fairly symmetrical, I'm noticing, which will make my life a little bit easier, because symmetry equals quicker building. Yeah, we have 3, and 3 is more than enough. 4 when my sister is home with her dog. So it gets pretty chaotic, for sure. Okay, the staircases are mirrored. Okay. Something like that. And then, why is that so wide? Actually, fair enough. That is a wide staircase. 2 cats. Nice. I don't hate cats. I'm not a cat person, but cats are quite silly animals. Can I? It's not happening, is it? There's no way? Yeah, there's no way. I'll have to do it like that every time, which is kind of lame, but oh well. Okay, wrong stair. Wrong block. I'm messing up. But it's been okay, I guess, as yours has been, man. I, for once, slept in later than 8 today, which I'm gonna be real with you, I desperately needed. I've been feeling the last, like, couple days, not, like, dead tired, but I just, like, I can feel my eyes, if that makes sense. Like, the tiredness in my eyes. So, it was good to sleep in a little bit, so I'm feeling slightly more refreshed than I guess I have been. But I haven't done really a ton. Again, I was working on the thing, I can't tell you what it is, because it's top secret information. What? Oh, I'm stupid. Because, right, that would block it. Duh. Adoy. Hello, Clumsy. Seen such a fumble before. So true. Can't run into a wall. That's good. Love some brain damage. Okay, that technically is right. It looks weird, but it's technically speaking right. So I'll deal with that in a second, because I haven't looked at the underside yet. What's the time? Not playtime. It's ink time. Thoughts on the, yeah, thoughts on that? No, thoughts on the FNAF world tutorial, anyone? You know, that doesn't look terrible, actually. I can live with that. I almost wanna do these trapdoors, though. So you can see through the slats. Sure, yeah, that's something I've been doing a lot, so. I shouldn't have broken them all, oh god. Okay. Just wait until the next game project gets announced. Oh boy, you're gonna think that's amazing. You're not actually. But you're not at all. But well, I don't know if that's a next, actually. I will tell you, I've scheduled next week's stuff. That was one of the things I did this morning. For maybe nobody here, but people who are active and around, there is a fun tutorial coming next week. Well, there's actually a couple. I could be talking about, technically speaking, 2 different ones. But there's one particularly I'm mentioning that's the later of the 2. So, yeah, be excited for that, I guess, because it's cool. It's not like the most unique thing I've ever done, but it's definitely different from what I'm normally doing, so. Okie dokie, I guess I can add these walls. I don't know why I stopped this room. Probably because I looked up and was like, hell no, and just said, I'm good, thanks though. Seems like a pretty valid thing to do. For the time, true. But in 13 days, it'll be Reanimal. Yippee! I'm really excited for Reanimal. I'm sorry to say, Playtime fans, but I am more excited for Reanimal. Reanimal's about to be a banger game. What am I... Does anyone know my lever design? Help. The tutorial just ended. Somebody's got to know it, right? I'm going backwards until I find it. Or until I don't. One of the two will happen. I don't think there's a lever in this chapter, is there? It's just gonna be like a lever on an oak plank or something. Better than PPT? I can't agree technically speaking yet, because it's not out, so we can't say for sure. But I think it will be. It's a little sad, sure. But you should be excited for Reanimal. Yeah, let's go. Okay, that... I think that's what I did. I don't remember. You won't be there. School days. Generally, I feel like they release on Fridays, don't they? But yeah, I would like a game release that's on a weekend because of last chapter's issues. I am streaming it the second I get it fully downloaded. Just because, you know, we don't want that to commence again. So, oh, what's the design for this? Wait, I think I know actually. It's one of these. It's like this. There's a fence, another brick fence below it, and then a light above it. I can check this one. Actually. Doesn't mean I'm going to, but I could. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yes, and hello, Ryan. It's made by Tarsier, and I think that in itself should explain to you why it's so hyped up. It's basically... Imagine if LN wasn't... Imagine LN but rated M. That's how I'll describe it. For lack of better anything. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have the jungle on the sides, but I need it because that will make everything line up better. So I'm gonna do it. And then there'll be fences on that. Is there a fence design? Well, not in this room. Well, it's not a lie if you can't remember, because you technically still wouldn't have listened to them, unless you did, and are just forgetting the name now. Also, it's animals. Like, you're small kids in big animals world or something. There is a random gear on the wall. It's not centered or nothing. It's just there. Why? Oh wait, here's a fence design. God, am I stupid. Dumb radar or something? I want a lollipop now. Because, you know, dum-dums, the lollipop. Let's start getting some of the details in, I guess. That sounds like a good plan. I'm acting like this is a tutorial with, the way that I said that. It's not. If you want to follow along, you're more than welcome to, though. Depending on how long it takes overall, it depends on if I do a tutorial, since 2 is done now. Although I have Indigo Park, FNAF World, which are currently going, PPT 3, which I will tell you when the date is for, so please don't ask me, and one more after that I can't tell you, probably. That one's kind of still because it's the new project I started, so yeah. I know you can't know what it is, and even if you guess it right, I'm not telling you, so I'm keeping it secret because I know if I don't, it's gonna be another situation where if anybody does actually want it, they're like, so when is it? You know, and I just don't know because I just started it, so. This is Heavenly Toys, yes. You are correct. What if I... what if I... Anyway. Ah, yes, whenever we do. You know, you actually do make a good point, because I don't know when I'm doing the remake for that tutorial. I'll get there, I swear. I just, like... As you can probably tell, I prioritize other things over it, because I've technically speaking already done a tutorial, so I don't need to do another. And then it just kind of gets fallen behind. But maybe at some point during 3, I'll take a break and do it. That doesn't look like bendy at all, but wait, I give him the face. C. No, it'd be D, wouldn't it? I would need the D. That sounds weird for 1, and for 2 they curve the same way, so it doesn't make a difference. Unfortunately. Too bad he doesn't get a phase, because I'm lazy. It's definitely the only reason. Not because I can't make a phase. Physically, this feels very wide. Maybe it's because I'm putting you in a weird spot. Just gonna blame it on that. Why not? Reinforced deep set. That actually might have the pattern I'm looking for. That looks so stupid. I need to bring this out another block. Like that. I think you can't see the... I can't do stairs or slabs because the top of those legs aren't going to connect. So, just have to deal with that, I guess. This is going to look terrible. I grabbed nether brick again instead of dark oak. Get a load of this guy. Hey, it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. It could also be better. And I'm going to see if I can make it better. What if I did you as coal, remove you, and then do the ears the same way? Because I like the ears. I feel like it should be 1 block wide, but then that screws with my legs, so... Not my legs, his legs. Yeah, I realized that after I said it, that sounded very strange, man. I didn't listen to anything aside from CS, I don't think, since, yesterday. Since you told me to listen to anything, I just listened to CS, I guess. And I think I listened to 1 Star Said song, or 2. Is that a headless? Yeah, it sure as hell is headless. It's a Alice plush, I think. Looks like it. I don't know. I can't tell because she has no head. Bad. Boris gonna be a candle. Beautiful. And then the inkening is occurring everywhere for some reason. As in just like there and there. All spots. Source material. It's a giant Boris plush. That's what it is. But yeah, I see it now that you say that, unfortunately. Wish I didn't see it, but you know, I do. I did add the floor. Well, I mean, like, I meant the pattern on the floor. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, are both sides symmetrical? Probably not. Similar, but not symmetrical. Hey, if we have, like, 200 by the end of the year, I'm so down for that. I am so down to have more, because the more funny, out-of-context things I say, the more video I can spend on going over specifically those, you know? Sorry, Trapdoor, you're getting exiled. How far out does this go? Using the doorway, it would go to there, right? And then it would go forward to... in line with that, so... Is that correct? That feels... Let me do what I'm doing right now, which is do this. I feel like it's a block too far out, but it's also not, because it can't be. You know what I mean? It's very much in line with... I almost went to here, but no. What's the area between them? Wouldn't you know, 1 block center. Alright, I'll have to do this. That is... What am I doing with my building right now? What is going on? Yeah, I feel like they should be here by that logic. But then that is... much far out. And I just don't know about that. This side is... What? How? How did I do that? How would that happen? I could go one more forward, but then that doesn't make this any thinner. I almost said shorter, which is technically not wrong. Just not what I was trying to say. And that made me almost say a different word, which I really wasn't trying to say. Hello, Matthew. Diary of a Will Be Good build when? I'd kind of be down, actually. If there were any good, like, references. I have not been on Discord at all today. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have it open, and I can't be bothered to open it on my phone. That side does not actually connect, which is fantastic. Is it shorter or am I crazy? I'm going insane. Why? Oh, no, because I can't see the corner because it's a fat bendy plush. Right. Okay, noted. I guess. This is covering a hole in the wall, which is exciting. It sticks up there. Oh, I fell. There is choo-choo over here. There's... Oh, wait, I have it in my inventory, don't I? Yes, I do. Mr. Bendy. You're a mean one, Mr. Bendy, or something like that. How would I make it angled? The short answer is I wouldn't. The long answer is I would cry about it. Wait, I should push you forward, and... then I can do this for 1, and then for 2 I could actually make the full hole. I mean, not get rid of you. Why do I have a book and quill? Whoops. Oh. Oh, that's for the custom, right? Well, now I have 2, I guess. What is it? This? I can't remember how these go. It also doesn't help I'm trying to build them backwards. It's like this, isn't it? Slab at the bottom? I think so. I'm not sure. And I don't need to... No, I guess I do need to worry about this sign since that's actually visible. I did steal your cutout, you're right. No credit given at all. I actually don't know if I did. I know I said it in the tutorial, I just don't know if it's in the map at all. Well, I guess you'd be in the credits, wouldn't you? I'm checking. That's a lot of people. Yeah, you're there. I don't think it was specifically for the cutout, but... it's not like I said did cutout or something. Well, that sounds weird. Maybe just because I'm making it sound weird, which is my whole goal in life. Anyway. Wow. One thing I've found about the bendy tutorials as opposed to literally every other tutorial is it's so much easier. Not because it's less detailed, but because for something like Poppy Playtime, you're having to juggle like a million materials at once. For this, there's really like 3 or 4 main ones. Like you kind of have the same sets of things all the time, which definitely makes it a little bit easier to manage. Sure wish I could make you not float. Ah, too bad, so sad. Are there more on the other side? There are. There's a lot. I need a structure void. Right there. Boink. You should be. You helped. Did you help with the caves? Did you help with the caves? Can I books? College textbooks. Colleges hate this one simple trick, and it's just duplicating a book. I would do that just to mess with somebody. I would buy 2 copies of a book and pretend like I'm somehow duplicating it or something. I don't know. Do some magic. It was in the door. In the lobby. I'm not going back there for the 3rd time. But, I don't think I've used it. I don't have it either, so I'll need to go back there to grab it when I get there. But... yeah, that one was made by me. Because Chris needed one and I made it for him. And he stole mine. So I guess we're even, huh? You were there? Okay, yeah. I figured. Or assumed or something. That looks so weird. I'm leaving it. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever. Don't think about it too hard. It does look weird, but not the weirdest thing I built, so. And it isn't actually even close to that. Oopsies. I had to go smaller. Leave me alone. Actually, no, I don't. Because it is next to the cutout. So, boink. Kerbloink. I'm removing that one, though. Yeah, we share or something. Something like that. I guess. This side's getting pulled out. Me when I can't make up my mind. Just don't go back here. I should add that trapdoor back, actually. Because then you can at least escape if you, for some reason, decide to go behind the couch. But then again, you can't jump in the game, so... don't jump in the Minecraft version of the game. Anyway, I got distracted. I need to add the trains over here. How? I do not know. I'm just like thinking flower pots, because they're about the size, but they're not the right color, but I don't want to use these, really. Because of that. Oh my, the whole, like, the holy sun is over here. Don't jump beyond the couch at 3 a.m. I don't want to know what happens. I'm scared to ask questions. Do I have that? I do. Can't crouch? Oh, you're so right. I assumed that you couldn't jump because Henry's got like a 3-inch vertical. That is thick. I feel like that should be a 4x4. I keep wanting to press left stick to sprint. What game causes or is left stick to sprint? Security breach. That's what I'm getting confused with. I feel like a 4x4 would be better. I can't even lie. What did I say? I didn't say anything. I said nothing weird. I actually don't know what I said this time that was weird. Okay, actually, yeah, never mind. Henry can jump the fence, so maybe he got a good vertical. I said a 3-inch vertical, like a jump, like this, like what I'm actively doing. That's a vertical, right there. My bad, I'm too nerdy for you. Yeah, that is a thick shaft. I knew that one was gonna sound weird when I said it. Still didn't disappoint. Is that good? Like, height-wise? The thickness is bothering me. But I feel like 4 is better than 6. Okay, Dasani isn't the best, but like, it's water, you know? It's all water. Maybe it tastes more minerally or something, but... You talking about the one Piano made for me? That one? I forgot about that. I don't even know if I have that downloaded. For reverse engineered. Good lord. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'd have to find the file again. I'm sure I could find some other reason to use it too. Some usage in general that I didn't need to download it other than for like this. Bar scene. Recreate the bar in titties. You know, I could do actually that. Like I could do the side locations and that. That'd be easier than the tent or the grounds, whatever. There is some weird stuff going on the front of this, and I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. At my slab. Hello, helping. And then I would want the sign. Yeah, that sign is gonna suck to make, though. I am not looking forward to this. I'm using Blackstone. Okay. Immediately that, and then this. That looks horrible, but give me the seconds, yes. Whatever that means. I feel like you could say that about most of them now, Clumsy. I don't hate that as a rough. I think this should be removed, though. Yeah, and I need to figure out how to do the letters. Which I'm probably just gonna do this. And Bailey's barking. That's cool. Sure, good enough. I'm cool with that. Can I write... Hold on, I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 17. It's an odd number, which means I can't really split it up on the signs well. Because I was going to do like... If it was 18, I could have done 4, 5, 5, 4. Or if it was 16, I could have just done all 4s. But it had to be 17. I said bed. I know for a fact I said bed. Room twice? Why didn't you go for 3? The only part I might have an issue with is the balconies. Did I add that hole in the wall? I did not. It's right here. It's bullying me. You know you're building bendy when you have to make 7,000 of these for some reason. Why did that get hidden? YouTube is weird. In what context, clumsy exactly? La 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 la. Any others that I can immediately see? No, not on the bottom. And there would be none on the second floor that I can build. What does that say? Dreams come true. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. I want to try to make this gear. This is going to probably also give me troubles because why would I be making a gear in Minecraft? Kind of want to just try this. Would it be... That's there. It would be... Yeah, like that. And then like this. And like that. I think I just want to try replacing these with them instead and see, although this could very well be a little bit odd. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do that and then... Wrong way. Oh, that's... Wait, slabs. Those are annoying me. Would a 4x4 do me better? I think so. Because I could do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then... Maybe I would rather do this. You know what? I don't hate that, actually. That's pretty good. I know, I had that thought when I had one of the versions. I was like, I'm going to end up with that. Thanks you too much. Very cool. Yeah, sure. Hold on. I'm holding on. When can I unhold on? Whatever that even means. Okay, so there's a perimeter line. What do I want to... I want to make it out of something different. Mud bricks, maybe. That starts here. What are the odds I just, like, immediately get it exactly as I want? Probably 0. Where do it line up? Where do it line up? That's a great sentence. That's not right, but I just kind of want to... I'm gonna ignore the slab thing for a second, and then maybe I'll go back to it, but it's a lot harder to make it out of slabs than it is to just do it normally. So it'd be... technically... would be like that, but that's not right, so... well, actually, that isn't horrible. I think it's too tall, though. Like, I think it should be... almost against that. I would like it to do that, but I don't know if that's happening. Is that good? Well, that's cool. Maybe. Maybe. I think I need both sides to determine. Hello, Nico. My bad, Chris. Oh. Help him. Yes. Staples make a pencil stand over some important that you made it. Oh, good. Yeah, I love that. Love doing that with staples. How do you accidentally do that though? Like, specifically with staples, that takes almost skill. I feel like you have to be trying, no? You don't just be like, oh, whoopsies, you know? Like, it's just not how it goes. Oh, that's, for some reason, weird. I could actually make this 8, though, and just kind of do some of that. That's not the actual roof, so I'll have another layer to pump it out if I need, because it looks like the outer layer almost goes, like, straight, and then curves a little bit, and then slants, rather than just curving, which I think is more so just them not knowing how to make curves curve. Yeah, it's like, that's weird. It's like a line, then a slightly slanted, then a, like, 45 degree, and then slanted mostly down. Worst story times. Yeah, it was horrible. I want a refund. I'm gonna see if I can almost recreate the funny thing that got going. Because I'll go like 3, 3, and then I'll go maybe just 1 diagonals for a while. It's not gonna look right, though. How far do we go? 3 to 4. So my end goal is here. Remember that one, or don't. I don't care. How am I, like, 1 block off every time? Because that would be a 3 there, so it would be a block off on the dot. Literally could not be more perfectly a block off. How? How do I... What would actually help, though? Because a 4th 1 diagonal would make it 2, 2, and then it would end on a 2. Actually, no, wouldn't it end on a 3? What am I doing? I think I'm fine with that, though. I might almost want to pump it out a little bit more. Do I? Maybe. So I would take either end and maybe turn the 3s to 4s. I was gonna take the 6 and turn it to 8. I might do both actually. I might see if I can do this. Well, I guess then I'd actually pump it out anyway. And that also makes this part a little bit flatter, which is ideal. I think that's better, yeah. And that's decently high up there, so. Hello, Acid. Arrow. Opening the arc or something. Noah figuring out the exact properties he needs to make his object float in the waters or something. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't study boatology. Boatology is crazy. Anyway. Sure, I'm cool with that, yeah. Not perfect per se, but it's close enough. So that's all that matters to me. Alright, I'm gonna bring you across so I can feel this better. I don't think there's anything there. I wouldn't know. See, be more like me and say everybody sucks. What? Huh? Oh, that pillar doesn't exist. Right, that's that's that one. Does the line there go through? Yes and no somehow? Yeah, I think it does, so that the composters get dragged through. Yeah, Home Depot. Home Depot is the only place we haven't seen anything from, huh? Okay. Just gotta get above him. I'm gonna be real. I don't care if the props are good or terrible. I like, especially for Spirit. I'm still working there. There comes a point to where the devotion has nothing to do with the product and more so with the store. I don't know. I'm not one to complain either way. If there's less good stuff, good. That means I'm saving more money. I am, like, currently trying to figure out if I want to buy anything from the Transworld Halloween show when we go. Because I'm like, I want to. But also at the same time, if I were to get something, it'd be something more expensive, and I really don't want to be spending all that money right now. So I might just, like, get something small, like a, you know. If you want my if you want my onion rings, if you want my honest opinion, I really don't care about Halloween costumes, and I don't even consider them part of it. Because one, they don't really have stores, unless they do and I'm misinformed, but as far as I'm aware, they don't. And they also are, like, stupid expensive for no reason. So you're not going to see me buying, like, anything unless they're 95% off. You know, I feel like I could fit the text. I feel like I could. This is gonna be stupid. This is gonna be real stupid, but I want to try. Do I want to try? We can see. We can see. We can see. I want to start with the end actually, because I'm looking at this side already. So. Now I don't think it's happening. I'm gonna just do some scribbles because I'm looking at it like the E is like that. Well, not. It's actually lower than that. It's like there, and it's something like this probably. I've legitimately never talked to the guy, nor had any sort of knowledge of the guy, so I wouldn't know. He'd be the worst person ever to ever be born, and I wouldn't know. That's not how that works, sir. There's gonna be some goofy letters, but I mean we're getting letters, so Red Robin or something like that, I don't know. I don't want them to connect, but I guess they're gonna have to. Skill issue. That's not an R. Stringy the Clown. What a terrible name. Text to fit. Good job. I'm gonna get mine to fit because I'm better, definitely. Yup, you can definitely read that. That definitely looks like the word true. Okay, next word is come. I don't know why it, like, emphasized that so much. That did not feel necessary. E. Part 2, the second E. M. O is easy. C is also easy. If I could figure out how to move U over, I would love that. Because that extra space there is... Wait, I can move U over. My wall! And then you're gonna go here instead. Can I just do that? Maybe. You know, maybe with the context you'll know. Otherwise you won't, but... Does that look like my problem? No, it doesn't. I can just do that. Okay, S is for... Yep, that right there. That right there, Chris. Definitely the word. Yeah, that's definitely an H, not an M. But who's counting? Oh, good. My favorite letter, the M. It's back for seconds, apparently. Yep, that's it right there. That's the letter. It's the letter of the English alphabet or something. I need 4 more letters, right? And where's my endpoint? There. I feel like I can. Only issue is as they get angled, it's gonna get harder. As the first side was. Like, that is not an A. What do you mean that's an A? That's marginally closer. Still not an A, but I'm gonna live with it. And then I need an E. E will be the easy one, I think. I had that easy one. It looks like a claw, like, opened. Looks like a chair. Okay, and? I would sit on it. See, man, this is what I mean. Like, they're not gonna be... They're not gonna be more interesting to me than Spirit will be. So, okay. I'm struggling. That looks a lot more like an R than whatever I did over there. So, I mean, improvements. What am I doing? Yeah, so much for not fitting the letters. Ignoring the fact they look absolutely god-awful in some spots. Does that look like my problem? They fit, alright, they're there. You can't read it, but they're there. I thought you were gonna say the Simpsons character. Just like close your eyes and pretend you know what the words say, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, I got it. So legible. One might even call it the most legible. Okay. The pillars make lines. Other than that, I don't... Oh, good, it's... It's mirrored. It's mirrored on the other side, so I'm just gonna structure block it then. Does it stick out, though? No, it can't. Well, yes, it can. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Manic episode. Actually, I nailed that because I knew it was an even number. 25. It's a rotation, though, not a mirror, correct? Because if I mirrored it, it would explode. So I need to rotate it 180. And then I think I removed the gear, yeah. Yeah, because it has to read the same way. You got to be able to read it, that's the point. There's also no vent cover, which is strange. That is a little peculiar to me. I might be. I might need a crucifixion soon. I can't even lie. Send me an exorcist. Did I miss? I missed. That's cool. We're really glad. Let's try again. I somehow missed 2 times consecutively there. That's impressive. I can't even lie. That is very impressive. Okay, now we're correct. And I removed... I'm going through it right now. Holy. This is a monumental struggle. And then I gotta add back the jungle row. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have also been a lot better. Okay, let's fix this up for real this time. That's a great thanks. They could definitely be better, but for all things considered, they could also be worse. I've been starting to I've been trying to like figure out more recently how to actually make letters with shelves and things just to make them smaller. They're not something I would use for like a, you know, a refresh tutorial or anything, but just for like builds like this or the chum bucket coming up that I use them for. Just so you can kind of get the scaling a little bit better without needing banner letters, because banner letters are in some cases too small. So you kind of end up with a well frick situation. A little bit of a situation. Okay, between that and the pillar, as in this side, the one that I'm not on. Where's the pillar? The pillar is right here. So I need to figure out the distance. 17, so that's 8 on either side? Yeah, cool. That actually lined up better than I thought. And then I just gotta copy the line there, but I'll just leave it for now. And then there's another one. Yeah, I don't think 8 is the sizing it should be. I don't know why this room has become so large-scaled all of a sudden, but it has, so. Between the other 2 pillars, it's not centered. It is... What side am I looking at? This side, I think. 2 and 5? Yes, cool. Mission Spider-Man 2, yo, nice. I played a couple ranked 2s Rocket League games today because I was bored, and I was on a rampage for some reason. I only won 1 of the 2, but I think between the 2 games I scored 6 goals. So I was going a little bit crazy. But Yeah. We lost one in overtime, and the other one we won 4-3, I think it was. And I scored all 4 in that one. I kind of want to get higher, because, like, I'm finally in Champ 2 again, and I feel like I can maybe try to stay there. But I keep losing every other game, basically. So I'm scared I'm going to lose 2 straight at one point, and then boop, back to Champ 1. Pixels. Ow. We just keep doing that real quick. Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. Hello, Jonathan. Yeah, wow, that hurt a little bit. You can, Tujo. I don't think you can't. You might struggle, but at least at first. You'll get better as you play more. It is also hard because, again, you more than likely are getting stuck with people more so at my rank than yours, just because of the fact you've played a lot with me. So I think once you even it back out, it'll be not bad. You literally can, though. You're just dumb. You and Peter should get on together one day. That'd be fun. I'd love to watch that. I'm stuck in the composter. Please don't compose me. Decompose? What would you say in that situation? That sounds wrong for some reason. Sure. Is that gonna go all the way as well? It is now, I decided. After the first pillar, it goes a little weird. It gets a little strange. Wait, I'm on the wrong side then. That's good. This is what happens when both sides look the same. I get confused. So I would go here, and then I would stop there. Yeah, I know he's been on, but I'm saying you two should play together. Without me. And maybe you screen share it to me so I can laugh at you? I mean, what? Did I say that out loud? No, I don't think I did. What is going on? I can't see. My eyes don't work. There's like a couple things. So there's... Where is it? Which one? This one, I can see this. To the right of it, it looks like there's like a thick black strip, and then to the right of it, and then to the left of it, there's... I don't even know what I'm looking at. Yeah, pretty much, man. Wait, no, I should be blocked out, shouldn't I? Bird. Tomorrow's stream will be backrooms, so that'll be fun, I think. Hopefully we'll have a good amount of people on to help. Because I finished level 900, which I started in the last YouTube, so I'll be starting 699, I think the number would be. And then from there, I don't know, I'll probably work on that most of the stream, but I might do a little bit of one of the 5 sub-levels. Because that's the only other thing that truly needs, I think, work. Yeah, Summer Resort is in rough shape. Or Beach Resort, whatever it's called. Deathless? No. I don't think I could. I mean, if I really wanted to, like, yes. It would take me attempts, but I could. I think if it was just like a casual run, though, and I went through, no, I don't think I would. But, I mean, I've done a lot of games hitless, so... If I really feel the need to, I could. I very well could. That doesn't mean I will. Doesn't mean I have the interest in doing so. But, oh right, I was like, why is that? Because I'm seeing that, and I'm like, okay, that's one, that would be 2 off. So why is this not 2 off here? But it's because of this. Have we done it? That surprises me, actually. It's really not a backrooms addiction. I haven't worked on backrooms at all today, because I started a new project, as I mentioned. Yesterday, actually, as well. That new project has been most of my... Why you be booping? Most of my Minecraft morning today. And a good amount of the day yesterday, other than the part where I made the cafe refresh or started that. I don't know how that's turning out. It's a weird one for sure, because it's stylized to work with the, like, the ones that all connect on the street, but it won't connect. Like, it won't work with them perfectly, but I have an idea. I have a world where I have pretty much all of them imported into, so they're all next to each other, and I'm going to try to play around with it, because I have the donut shop that's coming soon as well, that I haven't even recorded yet, actually. But that one I'm a little confused or worried about, because, or with working in that context, because it, like, doesn't... It doesn't. It has these overhangs on the sides where the lights and stuff are, and I'm worried if I try to put a building next to it, it's going to look weird. Just because of the way that overhang is. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work with the, like, opposite side of the, you know, the laundromat and the pharmacy, which is the next refresh, barber shop, all those. While also making it not need a building either side of it and just kind of stand alone, maybe with a parking lot on the side. I'm not sure. Well, what did I didn't die most of the last playthrough I did, because I know I died, like, just before you would have gotten the Tommy gun, but I don't remember dying other than that. Maybe I died to the Ink Demon or something. I don't know. I'm blurring that playthrough with the Dark Revival one, where I went the harder difficulty, where I was just getting absolutely shellacked by every enemy. So it's hard to remember the difference. Guess the pillar is there. I'm just trying to figure that out, because I'm wondering about the curve. Because the pillar tops don't seem to curve that much. So I'm worried if that, with the amount of curve here, if that's going to look odd. But I feel like this will look better with more curve anyway. Yeah, I think that's fine. At least for now. Are you talking about the one that gives you the, like, black and white version of the game or whatever it is? Hello, this is BATIM Chapter 3. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I got the funny mirror thing. Which you just get, I guess, if from replaying. Not that that's interesting or important, but I have it. It's just like the biggest room so far I've had to build. There was really no room in Chapter 2 that was that big. The only other even, like, decently sized room that I've done is the ink machine room. Which is funny to think about, but I can't see that because of the exterior, so... La, 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 la. all the noises. I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm really excited for the massive rooms. Nothing will be worse than the pit room, or game station, or play care. There's really one room per chapter that I just am like, no, actually there's multiple in 3 with the caves, but the caves aren't rooms technically, so doesn't count. We're gonna be 10% oak and 90% gold links. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to any of it, honestly. So who knows? Maybe the next stream of this will be another 3 months from there. More than that. This should have been before, like just before, right? It would have been like July. So it's been like almost 7 months, maybe 6. And I'm trapped outside. Not actually. There's an opening here. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, how do I do the pillars? Let me just bring, whoopsies. Let me just bring them up. At least the stripped oak up to just bonk into the ceiling. And I'll go from there. Okay. That's weird. It's like, I want to say perforated. I want to say that's the word that I'm thinking of, and I'm pretty sure that's the correct word. But it's like the edges here as it comes out are like this kind of. They got like some detail to them. Except for in the dead center, it switches for maybe the center 6 to oak, and then that's where the light would be. And then the inside, I'll keep the oak wood block in, except for where the light is. I'll do something. As to what, I don't know. Something. Okay, I didn't bring this pillar up. That would generally help if I did. What are the trapdoors for? Oh, I guess it sticks out a little bit. Okay. I don't know why you spruce. I guess just for the color. I'm keeping it, because whatever, but I pressed the block pick button. And it just didn't do the thing. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have that far enough down. That would be why. Apparently I'm still tired. Cool. Cannot escape the sleep. I'll just fill across, whatever. Sick. Alright, I don't need you anymore. I don't even know what I had you from, to be honest. What even is after this room? Oh, no, I do remember. It's the... Right, because it's the room with the, like... There's some sort of machinery or something in the next room that's jammed, I think. If I'm thinking of the right room. I'll go 4. No, I'll go 3. Because of this block, it look weird. Gosh. I didn't. I don't think so. Yeah, I did this one that's leaning against it, but I didn't actually put the one on it. Although I guess I could, now that you pointed out. I could do this. That's not what I meant to do. That, and then wobble amp. That still doesn't work, right? Okay, well that's fine. I can do that and live with it. Oh, it's one off. The Toy Maker 5000. My favorite. Alrighty. Did that apparently. Who'd have known, right? There? No, it's one lower. Yeah, it's one lower. I am correct. Oh my god. Sure, go for it, man. I'll make sure to call all of them terrible. Just kidding. I would probably never. Only shelves were out when I did this room. I would have definitely used shelves instead for that, but now that I've placed that many, I'm not changing it. Does it look fine, actually? That would be my indicator. I hate that the idea just came into my head. That really couldn't have come up, like, 5 minutes ago. I don't know if it looks better. I'm gonna be honest. The color matches obviously better. No, I don't think it's better. I would to you, T-Jock, yeah. Minecraft. Grim Keeper. Issues for trapping souls and whatnot. Reaper break in the bank. I like that idea. I feel like if it's the Grim Keeper, it's got to be a Reaper though, not a pumpkin head. You know, that's my only gripe there. I overall like the idea. I probably would still, you know, buy it regardless, assuming that it wasn't made by. Who can I make fun of? YJ? Sure, YJ. Give it. The Vault Keeper. Mr. Vault. I guess I never really thought about it, Chris. Is that... Why? Oh, wow. Yes, sir, Lopez. I started this... So, 2 was done, and the tutorial I just took my sweet-aw time getting finished and recorded and whatnot. So I started 3 before 2 would have even been started, as far as that tutorial. And I never really got far with it because I got bored real quick. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm doing things or something. I don't know. Well, I might as well do the trapdoors first since I, for some reason, don't have the jungle on me. Let's do it this way. Should be fine. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Mr. Fullness. Yeah, see, perfect. Greatest name you've ever come up with, actually. I'm... Help. No. I missed. Is that where it ends? It's based on estimation? Yes, actually it is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, am I short then? I had the perspective. I understand perspective like a bird seeing through a window. I just don't see it at all. 9 years old. It's turning 9? Oh my god. Just call it. One episode, you should just refer to him as Edward instead. Just for no reason. Hello, Brandy. It's been finished for longer. I never really... It took a while for the tutorial to be complete. I like to finish tutorials almost fully before... Well, that's not very kind. Actually, I didn't need that one anyway, so in your face, trapdoor. But I tend to like to wait until I'm either fully finished or almost finished with the like big builds to do the tutorial on them. Or in that case, finish it and then wait another additional year. Not that it was a year, that's an exaggeration. It was probably 3 or 4 months still. 8, that's still. Well, it came out in 2017, then no, it would be 9 this year. That'd be correct. I don't know what's worse, the fact that BATIM would be turning 9 then, or the fact that 2017 was 9 years ago. Oh my god. It does not feel like it would have been 9 years ago. I had this revelation recently that, COVID was 6 years ago at this point. Like, it does not feel like it was that long ago. Good lord. You know what I mean? You think you're old, Grizz? Oh my god. Sick. Jungle time, even though I don't have it for some reason. What is my favorite build I've made? Oh, I swear I counted to 6, but apparently I did not. I counted 5. I mean, probably playtime's in the argument. Backrooms, I think Backrooms has to be my favorite, just like overall project. As far as like individual builds, I don't know. Some of my new SpongeBob builds are really cool. The Mrs. Boating School is a fun one. I can't really pick one out of them because I like them all fairly equally, but Bess, I'm turning to 20 this year. How do you think I feel? God, I'm so old. Sick. That is that. Only the one is a light, actually. That's weird. I don't like that, but okay. There's one at the top of this one. But outside of that, no. Wow, that actually works surprisingly well. The other one has a light, it's not on. I'll probably add one, even, again, I'll just like make it coal or something instead. Like that. Here you go. Wow, thanks Einstein for that. I feel like you should be able to like get in the shelf, you know? Like I should be able to just climb right in there. Trying to gaslight me? That's crazy. There's like a light. Okay. What? There is a light in one corner, which I'll build. It's right... like... here, maybe? And then it looks like there would be one here, but you can't actually see it, and just like emitting light from nothing. Yeah, there's that one, and again, you would presume there's one there that just isn't on, right? I can't see it, but I'm assuming that it's there. Because why the hell wouldn't it be? I probably should have checked this side before I just built something, but that is a big bendy. The biggest bendy. Okay, yeah, there is one there. Imagine being in the 2010s. Yeah, there's a good amount of bendy plushies. What is... oh, wait, it's the pipe. Because we piping or something. Something like that. I don't know, I love a good pipe. Bald. Let's have his head disconnected, because it technically speaking is... give him little arms. Okay, that looks cursed. So is that? So what if I did this? Oh, what have I created? What line is it? Sounds like a fun time. Don't explode, Happy. Hello, Luke. Yeah, I might be a little behind on the bendy building, apparently, if this game is 8 years old. It's a nice chill project, though. Out of everything I've built recently, I'll even throw Ban 0 in there. Like, Ban 0, PPT, this definitely has been one of the most chill. Other than FNAF World was just like, just a cruise. Although, you guys will find as it releases publicly, there's one section, oh, what was it? Oh yeah, the mines. Both of the mines are just terrible, 0 out of 10 experience. But everything else is fairly easy. Well, the mines aren't even hard, they're just annoying. I just don't like building them, I don't know, but... I have a different idea. That's kind of thick. It's funny, you'll know exactly when where I left off this project because the amount of shelf usage. That does not. It doesn't grammar. It's fine. Boom. And then I need to figure out a way to make the rim that isn't like this, probably. That's fine, actually. I'm okay with that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I might use stairs. Yeah, I might use stairs instead. So like this. Gravel's turning 10? Dang. Kind of want to fill this with redstone blocks to make the lines go away. So many sounds. Oh, that looks weird for some reason, but I'm cool with it. I'll just do one of these. Why are you... Oh, because the light there, right. And it do be inking everywhere. I'm guessing there's ink filling the middle of this, but I don't know. Intro cutouts with a banner. I've got the banner design already. You know what, I might as well show it because I can take a break from doing all this. Yeah, nice. We're getting good progress. I'm also gonna just like clear my hotbar, get a refresh. They're bendy. I don't think there's one here. Yeah, and then there's the Alice banner. What's the bottom of it look like that? Huh, that's weird. Yeah, that's very strange. Whatever. Thank you, Pez. Coming soon, coming soon. Anything else fun I can show here? I don't think so. I haven't really worked on anything. Joyvo kind of dead. You see I removed the sign for it. I don't know. I'm going to replace that with something. I might just put the custom one there and go deal with it, but I don't exactly know, because I also don't know what I'm doing with you, Frankie. Because I can't really be bothered to work on that at all. Whoa! That, like, was weird. Whee! Run. I will say for 2 streams worth before this, like, it was a good amount of stuff done. But I guess, again, as I was saying, like, it's a pretty easy build to just kind of plow through. That was the lobby for the map. That's a crazy thing to threaten with, Chris. I don't know. I'd probably next would be FNAF or the custom. Because I know Nova wants me to do FNAF. But depending on Nova, I might do it for a Twitch instead. Hello, Nate. Thank you, thank you. Getting there. Okay, either side of the pipe, there's also vents. Are you centered? Oh, that's not... Somehow that's not ideal. Because the pillars should be... Why? How, though? That doesn't make any sense. Because it'd be here. Well, if you were 6x6, like I was supposed to have you, or what I originally had you, it would work. Of course it would. Because that would be just behind that point, or in line. No, I guess it'd be behind a block. Which means the pipe would have been here, which is a block back, and that would make it 2 and 4, which would probably work for the vents. I can still do them, it's just like, really? I just like a are we serious kind of moment. Because they technically should be a little bit larger than I have space for now. But, oh well. I'm just gonna suck it up and deal with it. And do it like that. That's crazy. Don't worry. For once, Nova, I'll back you up here. First time ever, and certainly the last time as well. Trying to think. I think next week's streams are the same as this week's, though, for YouTube at least. Twitch, there's not a ton. But YouTube is Sunday, Tuesday, Saturday, I believe. Am I oh no, I have the right here. Open. I'm gonna leave that open for as long as possible to use it to get in and out. But I'm gonna forget at some point. I know it's gonna happen. It's just bound to. Because let's be real. I can't not forget. Huh? Words. There's some weird warping going on here with the texturing, and I think it's because they really just decided instead of like using a smooth texture to just upscale the ones that they already have, which makes this look really stupid. I can't even lie. Like, real dumb. About as dumb as it could look, right? Like, imagine that, but even dumber somehow. It's so dumb they broke the bounds of stupid. I'm not surprised. I just, like, wow, you know? I don't know what Nova did to deserve all that, but... clearly something. Okay, there's a funny little bracket inside that I'm making out of mud bricks on each of them that goes like this. Bloink. I don't feel like I should do this. Me too, Minecraft ambiance. Me too. No, it has to be that. Yeah, cool. I'm okay with that. What is that? Blocks. It depends. Especially if you're the one building them, Pez. Like, it gets real crazy real quick. It is funny, though, because I never really thought... Or I never, I guess, had thought about it in general. But I didn't really think it was possible to genuinely break Minecraft with a map. Yet the Backrooms has become that very map that is just... You can feel it in certain, like, situations that Minecraft is just really mad. It is not having a good time trying to handle all of it. But, yeah. Overall, they're fun to make until that starts to happen. Your world starts to crumble beneath your feet. Stop motion? Look-wise, voice crack. Look-wise, yes, but, like, actual gameplay-wise, no. You know, yeah, I mean, it's cool to see how they shape up, for sure. Double click. Oh, I pulled up the thing. Okay, the airplane's the only thing left outside of just a quick scan through. They seem to be the only big thing left, other than maybe if I end up messing with the ceiling again. Wait, there was a gear somewhere. Wasn't there? I thought there was one on the opposite side. Unless it's on the same side. Oh, it is on the same side. Okay. That's the other one. Yeah, I'll probably end up adding the funny lines in the roof that are going, like, this way. I'm not even going to worry about it. Because of the way I made the letters, it's just not going to look good. Because it can't go in front of them. Because it's supposed to be behind the brick. Or the mud brick, I guess, not the brick. Technically, I'm not wrong either way. It just sounds weird. Anyway, I want to build? I want to... What even would I have been saying other than build there? Like, what other word could I have potentially been attempting to say that would make me say build? Whatever. Moving on. I don't want to know. They swinging. I put in the other one first because it's facing me. I was going to build the left one, but... Right one for the win. Let's go. Go be bed. You want me to become the bed? Is that what you're saying? La, la, la. Some days it's fine, some days it's real bad, and today is just real bad. I don't know why. I blame Nova. It's better be the worst airplane you've ever seen. Actually, it could be worse, I think, so far. Kind of want to push the wing here down. And do like this. So, like, remove this entire top row of slabs. La, 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 la. And then it would go like this. And then there'd be a funny little tail. You know, it's not horrible. I think these don't need to be quite as aggressive. I also feel like the wheel is hanging a little low, but I don't know what else I could do. Like, that would work, but it's not the right color, and that... I really should go to bed, huh? At least there's no Twitch tonight, so I'll actually go to bed probably early. Although, now that I say that, I won't. I'll go to bed at like 4 a.m. Damn. There's hail? Where? I want to add an item frame on the front, just for fun. I need something. Sign. Booyah. Brilliant. Wonder if I could... Hold on. Bookshelf. Powered shelf type equals... There's multiple. 0? Okay, that's to be expected. 1. I don't see the difference, but sure. 2. Wait, is the difference in the room with us? Or... And no, it's not. Okay. How about powered bit equals true? It's not it's not happy for some reason. What if I do powered shelf type equals... Now I do these. It's mad at me. What do you mean? It's just not... I can hear it. Okay, so it's actually... I see what it's doing. It's updating for some reason, even though it shouldn't. I've seen a couple of them, Pez. I always forget that exists, I can't lie. And then I'll check it, and then I'll forget again. So, yeah, but what I've seen have been cool. I've been trying to be more, like, paying attention to just all that stuff in general. I feel bad being like, nah, I'm not gonna look at any of this ever, you know? I wanna be more involved. How long is it? Holy. Is that good? In line with the back of the pillow? Yes. The other one should be in line with the... Okay, yeah, that's cool. And this one is facing this way instead. Although I don't know if it should be the same height. I think it should be lower. By, like, 2 blocks, maybe? So it's there. It's interesting. It's something. It could be worse, okay? It could be worse. Is the propeller in a different spot? It is. It's angled on this one. So it's... like that? I think I just inverted that. Yeah, I did. Love that for me. I almost think these should also be pushed out, so it's like this and this instead. Yeah, I think that's better. Perfect, right in the hole. Pause? No pause, actually. Continue. So where the frig did my math come from? Of 7. Oh, because I counted that too. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, no, that's still wrong. 2, 3, 4. What? Oh, I see. That's wrong. So these should be here, which is tragic, because that means those are going to have to get annihilated. Sure. I don't think I've ever been to Pakistan or anywhere else in. I want to say Europe, but now that I'm saying that out loud, it sounds wrong. I don't know. I'm not a geography. Yep, I needed 2 stacks. I actually need 3. I don't think 2 is enough. Wee. Nice. Now that I have those, that looks a lot more full. How do I want to deal with the striping into roof? That's the only real problem left. So, I'll have a line. Did I deal with that somewhere? No, I didn't. Let me look at the light, actually. The light might help me. News report, it did not. So, that's good. Maybe I'll have a line here? Like here. On either side. Okay, and then I'll skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll skip 6 and put one there. No, I don't think that's far enough down. Because it'd be, the next one would be just, I guess it'd be below the light, actually. I think I just have the proportions of this room a little larger than I'm imagining, so it's throwing me off. Because, like, I'll have one here, which would be maybe dark oak wood again, because it's kind of darker. 1, 2, 3... there? And then I would go to what would be this one, but I'll shift it out a block. Alright, and then just copy that? Sure. It's a little big, Cooper, and hello. Yeah, I'm not a geography, I'm sorry. Did I say Ciapez? I don't know if I did. I don't think so, so bye. Hello, Samson. Yes, I have. Excited for that. Hopefully it should be good. Will hopefully be less buggy than the previous chapters have been. At least on release. That and Reanimal. I'm gonna pre-order Reanimal at some point. I don't know, I just haven't felt like spending $40, you know? You know what I mean? That my character is having a moment. Okay, next one is here. Oh, I can just fly normally for this, which is good. That's crazy. January, so we are. And then it's on to the shortest month of the year. And then it's March after that. Still gonna get ready for March with the things I've been doing. What do I want this? Mud bricks or composters? I feel like mud bricks just be... Well, no, composters is gonna be more consistent, because that's what I did here. I can't block pick them from above. Help. Oh my goodness. I can't fit through the floor either. Love when composters do that. I love speed placing composters. It works so well. Such an odd block to not work. Like, well for that. Where is it? Middle of the 3, so here. Oh yeah, right, because I can check with, or I can see with that it's correct. Chapter 5 for the release. Good, hopefully they'll get them all. Hello, Georgie Bros. Yeah, now that you're here, I'm actually ending. I'm just kidding. Is that everything other than that floor? I think it is. I'm gonna just do like a quick check. Okay, technically, oh yeah, there's an ink stain here that I should add. Something like that. Anything else? There's technically ink running down the, like, sides in front of the sign there. Not the back, though, right? Isn't it just the sides and the front? Yeah, why not the back? Why does Bendy get to not be inked? Do I want to do that or no? Let me see. Yeah, I think that looks better, actually. Does we want to be ink me? Okay. Alright. I would rather not, I think. Ask T-Jock, too. In the series. That doesn't surprise me, seeing as how each one has been longer than the previous. I'm gonna try to finish it in one stream, but... Well, I should be able to. I mean, if I could stream Silksong for 6 hours in one day, I could do PPT 5 for 6 hours. 4 weeks left. True. Okay. What was the other thing that I was like, I gotta do that? There was something. Oh, the floor, right. I told you I'd forget. 6 hours. True. I forgot about that. Because when you said that, I thought YouTube stream immediately. I was like, I haven't done a 6-hour Backrooms YouTube. It is funny to me how long, like, out of all of the streams I've done, right? On YouTube specifically, like, that Silksong stream is one of the longest. And it was just some random day. I mean, it was release day. But it was just, you know, it wasn't like a marathon or a special or anything. It was just a game release. What Nova said. Not without a mod or anything, at least. I'm sure there's some mod that does that. There's gotta be. Okay, that's Heavenly Toys done. I'm scared to look at it without night vision, to be honest. But I'm gonna do it. Other than the conduits, that kind of messes with it. I don't hate that. There it is, though. Let me just like chill for a second. And I pulled up the mirror thing. My blocks? Yeah, that's T-Jock's job. Ooh, I don't know if that was audible, but that was my shoulder if it was. We're just under 2 hours in. But yeah, the first... Ow, that was not my shoulder. Ow. I am just beating myself up right now. Not intentionally, though. But the previous 2 chapters have been light blocked, just so they look more like the game, because the game is just inherently bright for some reason. Heard that? Yeah. a whole lot of bad noises. Oh, there's a light in here? Where? It's just shooting out of Bendy's butt. What? Bendy with the butt light, apparently. Yeah, it's not on the other side, which is even funnier to me, because the other side would be... Let me save. What's the save button? Circle. Literally. Okay, this bendy plush right here is shining a light, or there's a light shining behind it that's on this wall, but there's no light behind him, so it's just coming out of his butt, and there's not one on this side, so... I don't know. I asked the game developers, not me. I didn't give him a butt light. At least not this time. No, that's actually worse, T-Jock. That is worse. At least for, or to me, maybe not to you. Not for me. Well, as opposed to that, maybe, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm too scared to. But I mean, like, I could, you know, just give him a little... I really just, like, slowly degraded into a sneeze, or a sneeze? Oh my god. Yawn, that's it. Back 3 minigames. No, probably not. I had started them when Revived was being actively worked on, but at this point, I just don't see it being something I would do. Why is there always something blocking the door? Shut the frick up! No one asked for your lazy opinion. God, no one loves you. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. And I was talking to not Joey, Henry, for the record. Nobody in chat. I wasn't talking to a real person. Not this time. I would say that to a real person. In the right circumstances. Well, T-Jack, what did you think? I'm gonna disrespect him all the frick I want. That does not grammar properly, but too bad. Okay, so... Do you want me to say it to you, Nova? Are you asking, or what's the deal? What's the deal here, huh? I'm gonna continue using just the trapdoors for the shadows. Torn some letters. What? Where? Are you talking about the room that I'm working on right now? That's good. I'm kind of with you on that choice, not the fact that I have any knowledge on it, but you know, if I didn't take a single sip of alcohol in my life would be no different. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at mentally with it. I'm gonna just do that for now. They're clogged. Yeah, this one, right? Because the machine is literally right the frick here. Where would the lever be? You know, I never realized there was like a whole open ceiling in this room. That's interesting. Hello, Horadon. Is there a pillar? There's something, but I don't think it's a pillar. I might have soft locked myself. Yeah, I'm soft locked. That did not take very long. I'm alright, how are you? Oh, where's there an at? Oh, you come back later. Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck though. Okay, so you have the conveyor belt right here, okay? And there's a stool right here, so you can jump onto the stool, then onto the conveyor, then over. And you can't jump back this way, so you're just back here now. I didn't mean to. I was seeing if there was anything back there. It's actually not. I'm up to 12 and a half hours on the save file. Oh my gosh. And now it won't load back in, will it? Level 9 that gives you a new axe. 6 yours. Video clip. I should be good as long as I remember that it's there. That's gonna be the hard part. I guess if I live stream most of this, you'll remind me. Right? You better. Okay. Boink. And then I'm gonna add shells on the side for this one. What they're not wanting to do? I don't have enough, like, recollection of Bendy to have a particular room that I'm like, no. The one that I really was scared of was this one, but there's a couple later probably with Alice, like, in that whole section. The multi-floor area, that's gonna probably kill me. But outside of that, there's not really a ton that I'm like, yep, that's gonna terrible. Because that's grammar. The best there is non-grammatical princess or something. I don't know. Okay, ceiling I can actually build because it's like this. This is literally the whole ceiling, right? Does it line up with that though? No, it doesn't. Although it does, because there's another line here that goes back and the ceiling would continue over here. But I'm not really worried about that yet, so... I keep just like pulling up the mirror thing because I have my controller in a weird spot. And I keep moving and it's pressing L2. Or L, what is it, LT I guess on? Oh no, it is L2 on PlayStation. It's LT on Xbox. It's funny how I like can't remember sometimes. Which is which. No, I've been using PlayStation forever. Okay, so it's over a block. Where is your walls, actually? It's like here. And then I'll go... Hanging signs feel like a good idea. Of course you're in my way. Here's a cool thought. Get out of my way. And then it's one of those desks. I don't remember how I built it. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Although I know I can find it quickly. Get me out of here. Alright, Joey. I'm here. Let's see what you wanted me to find. Oh, this is so long ago. Holy. You there. Okay, I might shrink you because you don't need to be that big, honestly. You are kind of small here. I might do 3. Maybe. I don't even know if I need 3, to be honest. Because I would do there and then this. And then it would presumably be another pillar. Yeah, no, that seems right. I also put trapdoors on at least most of them. Well, sorry, shelf. Unfortunate to wake up and discover that was in fact a dream. It's a tragic one right there. What? Wait, when I reset, the shelves moved. Automatically. What? Because it was... You'd have the one blocking the door, and then I had 2 to the left, but they shifted over, so the middle one's in front of the door. Why? Spots? What? That's weird. Okay, I don't want to ask why, because I'm scared. Wait, is the machine same on either side? It is, with a couple differences. And do they have the same start and end points? That's going to be my other question. Yeah, they should. So that would mean there, and then, I don't know, like this far, maybe. I don't think I'm going to keep going, though. I think that's a good point to end. That's not that long of a stream, but that's okay. We at least finished Heavenly Toys. I can live with that, to be honest. I'll probably stream this more often again, because I had a good time building this. And I'll make a playlist for it eventually, but apparently I didn't have one. I was checking because I wanted to find it and, you know, see if there was one so I could add this stream into it. And what do you know, it doesn't exist. So. You just got here, specifically. I've been here. Anyway, for some reason it's $375. That's just a little cheaper than you'd expect. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. I don't have an emote, really? From what? Whatever.